So it's not even a matter of clearing away. I mean, the pictures that have been sent to me just by people in my family and that we've looked at online, there are trees down that have taken down power lines. It's not even a matter of clearing those trees out and putting those wires back up. You're saying you have to do something even more extreme than that.
In the western part of the state, for sure, because what we're talking about is Irma came on shore with hurricane force wind, not just a hurricane force 1 or 2, but higher. And so when you have the wind field that we saw, and then think about the fact that Mother Nature has not done a house cleaning, if you will, in the southern part of Florida in more than a decade. We now had a lot of debris flying into our lines. We had trees coming down that were off of our right-of-way, but coming down onto our lines and pulling poles down and the like. So it's a very serious situation. And then overlay the fact that we have severe flooding and surge in many places. The reality is we're still fighting it up in the north of our territory. Our service territory goes from the Georgia-Florida line all the way down toward the Keys and then back up toward Tampa. And then overlay on top of that 90% of our customers live within 20 miles of the coastline.
I don't mean to jump on you, but I think we have a little bit of a delay and I don't want to run out of time. Let me just ask you, what are people supposed to do in the meantime? Because they can't live without light and running water and power for the refrigerator and the ability to cook. I mean, what are they supposed to do?
Well, what we have said from the get-go is this was going to be a long restoration, and we set the expectation, and that is why the governor, that is why all the other local, state, and federal officials were saying, get out now, because Irma is a storm that is unlike anything we've seen in many, many years, and frankly, this could be of historic proportions. So it's not that we don't have the ability to respond. We have an army of 19,500 restoration workers that are out there right now restoring power, but this is a very labor-intensive process. So while I understand the concern, and believe me, we want to get the lights back on too. Many of our employees and our own families are without power as well. We're really going to get at it, and all we can say is that we ask for patience, and we ask for, above all else, safety. That's going to be the biggest issue.